Hi everyone, Dandelion from Poshupcycle. This challenge is where we have to get a piece from marketplace or from the curbside and stop going from landfill. So it's a spring clean, so people are spring cleaning their houses and popping out this free furniture that potentially could end up in landfill. So we're going to take this table that we've got and we're going to make it beautiful and hopefully it'll sell and keep it out of landfill. This challenge has a number of beautiful artists in here doing some amazing things, so click the playlist below and make sure you watch all of the stuff there. And this is hosted by Sab's Rehabs, so all of this information will be in the description, so don't forget to click and watch. Thanks a lot, hope you enjoy it. This piece is pretty rough. I have had to strip the whole top off and it came to 3 pieces. I glued it all back together. You can see the lines. I put some filler in, glued it back, stuck it back on the top with the screws, and now I'm on the whitewash. Can't do it in white because it's red wood, but a while back I made some stone mix up which has got Dandelion Calico and cotton in there. So I've watered this down and I'm doing the whitewash now. So it'll lighten the wood and we won't get that red colour. Kylie from Coastal Creations told me to use calico, and then I remembered I'd made a stone mix up which has mainly got calico in it, and it's actually come up quite nice. I'm quite happy. So doing 3 passes with this to make sure that I get it light. The draw to this table is really red, so I'm going to do about 4 passes on the draw and we'll see how we go with that. Fingers crossed. This is the 3rd coat and I'm now wiping it off with just paper. It's actually come up really nice. It does look very light, but once we start putting the varnish on it always darkens down a little bit more, but so far I'm quite pleased with it. So I'm using Pureco Porcelain in silk for to do this stencil. It's got really good coverage and depth to it and pigment. And I've measured the table and I've got the line right in the centre. So the stencil is right in the middle. It's symmetrical. And what I'm going to do is I am then going to take the stencil off. I'm going to dry the top and then I'm going to move the stencil onto another section. And I'm going to create a V in the centre of the table using this stencil. This stencil was bought off eBay. I believe it's the Stencil Girl. It's a nice stencil, but I haven't been able to wash it after this because it is pretty flimsy, and during putting the stencil on, a few of the delicate parts were lifting up and weren't staying in place, so I'm going to see if I can then iron that out once I've finished it. So we've now got 2 sections done. I'm moving into the corner. I've just got the corner sections to do, and there we go. This worked out quite nice, and I've actually put a line of those across the drawer as well using stencil. First coat of Pureco Base and Blocker in white. I'm going to do 2 coats all together with a light sand between 2. Now I'm on the porcelain and silk, and this is excellent coverage. So 2 coats base and blocker, 2 coats porcelain and silk, and in between each one I am doing a light sand in 400 grit. That gives you a nice smooth finish on this. And just in case I forgot to mention before, when I done the stencil I used porcelain in silk when doing the stencil on the top. Now I'm on with the Pureco semi-gloss sealer. So this is going to give a nice tough durable finish on the top. I did lightly sand the top and the stencil